So, I just got through watching the new Suicide Squad. Finally, I was able to watch it. My phone has been malfunctioning, so I haven't been able to watch it quite properly. I always get to the 10-minute mark, and it kicks me out of the app. So, yeah. Overall, I thought it was really good. I would give it I'd probably give it a 4.5. There were some comedy bits that didn't go quite right, and there was a couple bits that really grossed me out, but I'll talk about those in a second. So I have a list here of things to talk about. Let's see here. We have King Shark being stupid. I actually quite like this. It's some of my favorite bits in the movie. Nom nom. Peacemaker. Book makes smart. Hand. Bird. I like this. This is funny. Secondly, there are a lot of people saying Harley was assaulted. I'm so sick of this crap, especially when there's a character like Harley Quinn. She is a character who sexualizes herself already. And on top of that, it's a villain. You aren't supposed to like him. That's an easy way of not liking somebody. And he didn't even, assault her. He, did ask. Did he technically kidnap her? Sorta. More of his men. I don't know. That one's a gray area, but still, he's a villain. Why are we... he's a villain. Stupid. Polka Dot Man's mom. Oh, I love this. Yes. We see moments where different characters get replaced with his mother. Because in this version, his mother is, gave him some alternate dimensional juice, which gives him polka dot powers. And if he doesn't do that, he'll explode. If he doesn't release his polka dots, he'll explode. Which is interesting. But he hates his mom because of this, so he doesn't kill. But the only times he does is when he pictures somebody as his mother. God, he's got some family issues. It's funny, though. They play it up for laughs. It's awesome. Then we have Ratcatcher's backstory. I like that Ratcatcher does have the father, and the father in this did commit crimes. But we see that he committed crimes because he was poor. He only built his inventions from scraps and stuff. So he didn't have much food. He had no blankets when it was in the snow. They lived in the gutters. So that's how both him and his daughter, who's now the new Ratcatcher, get thrown in jail, which is nice. There are a lot of really cool transitions, which is awesome. I like the little transition styles they have, like when the head explodes, it'll leak out the words, or whenever something lights on fire, it'll light up the words. A lot of stuff like that. It's fun. The next note is Deathstroke. So originally Deathstroke was supposed to take, I forget what his name is. But the guy Idris Elba plays. It was originally supposed to be the role of Deathstroke. Not Idris Elba playing him, but that was originally written as Deathstroke, but because DC wasn't sure what they were going to do with him, and they aren't quite sure still, they said change it to somebody else, which is kind of cool. Then you have the costume design. I love the bright colors and costume design between everything. It's amazing. It's quite a nice note to the movie. R rating is not forced. There is a lot of gore, but it feels natural. It doesn't feel like they're just adding gore for the sake of gore. There's a lot of... So, I know there was only, 3 scenes, but there were scenes of bird torture. I one scene when the birds were who had got caught on fire. God, that was a pain to sit through. It's squeaking in the background, oh God, the birds. Then you have the beer scene. I thought this was fun. I like the scene when they're all drinking beer. They even have the rat drink some beer. Ratcatcher has a little pet rat. I forgot to mention that. He's awesome. I like it. The comedy in this. It is very, the comedy in this movie, I've seen a pattern. It starts off fairly slow, with a slow build. There's slap, 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 slap. Kind of like the joke of you knocking on somebody's door twice, then you knock 3 times. They knocked like a bazillion times. That kind of joke. I know you've probably seen a lot of different cartoons. It's awesome. There's a lot of scene with a lot of different the rats. It's odd. Like it's really interesting to see, but it wigs me out a little. I've never been a rat guy. Rats are kind of cool, but that many. I don't know, it's more the numbers thing that freaks me out, not the single rat. Okay, so I know the trailers played like tons of characters, which is cool. You have stuff like the weasel, and I'm thankful Ratcatcher survived, but everyone else died. Boomerang, dead. All the stuff they played was from like the first 10 minutes of the movie, and it sucks, because some of those characters look kind of fun and interesting to stick around for, maybe a little bit longer. And I like the old guy character you see in the beginning, bouncing his ball, squishing the bird. For a second there, I thought he was going to lick his ball when I first saw it. It's weird. Amanda Waller lets a kid die. She was threatening Idris Elba's character's daughter, that she would be killed in prison for a petty crime because she has high government ties. That's screwed up, and the movie knows it. She is pretty much a villain. You have the bus driver. Oh god, the bus driver in this movie. I like this guy. He's funny. He's all scared, especially when King Shark eats a guy in front of me. He's like, oh god, don't kill me, just I'll help you. Then him and Polka Dot Man grow a little friendship. You see him in the background, and the characters even make a joke about, he was there this whole time still? Wait, who was that guy? Oh god, I loved it. This one is like, this shows what kind of things Marvel could do if they let R ratings slip more often. I have heard they're going to start doing that, but so far they haven't. And yeah, that's a small note. Alright, let's hear. The U.S. government, was the one who found Starro, and they knew all about him. Yeah, government bad. Then there was this weird shot. I didn't quite much like the shot. It was impressive, but I didn't like it. There was this shot. God, I can't speak. With Peacemaker and Rick Flag fighting, and it was shot with inside Peacemaker's helmet. It was weird. I didn't like it at all. Then you have these weird jelly things. They look cute. Oh, they're sweet. And they're following, and, King Shark's playing with them. Then, good God, later on, they freaked me out. They got, like, predator teeth. Just cling on to him. Like, try to bite him. He's like, whapping him all over the place. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Let's see here. Then you have this one shot. It's a very quick shot, but you have this shot of a guard who's like, yes, I did my job right. Then he gets flattened. I just thought that was funny. Sad, but it's funny. Starro in this movie, I don't like these close-up shots of him. They look like boils and skin flaps and bleh. Ooh, it makes me want to puke. I don't like it at all. No, I don't like it. So another thing I noticed with Starro is he reminds me a lot of a xenomorph type creature, because he has those eggs. Xenomorphs have the eggs. He has the little miniature Starros that cling on to people. But then there's more of a zombie take to those things, where it's like zombified one consciousness. It's weird. I like it though. Then you see in the beginning of the movie, they're betting on who will die. That was just a really fun joke. And as I mentioned earlier, Waller is evil. She did a lot of bad things, and she was the one trying to hide everything and hired Peacemaker and all that crud. Then you have the tech helped. They just flat out knocked Waller's ass on the ground. Boom! Right to the back of the head. It's hilarious. I loved it. It was like, yeah! It was awesome. Then Idris Elba's character, I keep wanting to call him Bloodshot, but that's a different character. don't remember his name very well. His name didn't even stick with me even with the Funko Pops. I just know the Funko Pop has like a predator, xenomorph look to his mask too. Oh god, another connection to the Alien franchise. Weird. But he has this gun that he builds by piece, and it was awesome. I'd love to see like a little collectible toy of that or something. Or just like in the model figurine, have something like that. That'd be sweet. I'd love it. Then you have the rat flood, and that freaked me out. Like as I said, but it was weird. It was like thousands upon thousands crawling up Starro. It freaked me out. Then there's the nom noms thing, and he's like even pointing to it like Captain America did with Hulk. A lot of people made the joke about nom noms is Hulk smash, but nom noms. It's awesome. It has the same vibe and everything. It's cool. Yeah, then there's a scene where the Harley jumps into Starro's eye, and then rats start flooding in. They chew his eye up. Oh god, I'm sorry. The close-up stuff with Starro freaks me out. I don't like it. It makes sense, but I don't like it. I also like the Tekken turns for like going, yeah, let you fight. That was funny. The Tekken turns are great in this movie. And they're gonna be in the Peacemaker series, which is awesome. I like them. So, originally, Peacekeeper wasn't something. I'll talk about that a little later. Oh no, let's talk about it now because I'm at the end. So in the end credits, we see Peacekeeper survived because he had died in one of the fights. And supposedly had been dead or something. Rick Flag is completely dead. A lot of the original cast are completely dead, which is sad. I like the Captain Boomerang. I wish he was survived. Same with Weasel. I don't know why. Weasel was kind of cool looking though. But I understand that would have been an expensive effect. The effects in this movie look good, by the way. So there's there is no sequel, like actual sequel plan, but there is the end credits singer, which teases the Peacemaker series with the Tekken turns, which is awesome. I like all those. Not crazy about Peacekeeper, but that's gonna be fun. Then there is one thing I forgot to mention is Idris Elba's character is afraid of rats because he was abused and locked in the cage by his father with a bunch of dead rats, so rats freak him out. I don't know. Just that number of rats would freak me out. But, he pets the rat at the end. He gets over it. It's cool. I like the scene. So there's rumors that James Gunn will be the next person to take on DC, kind of like Zack Snyder. Yeah, that's what it is. Zack Snyder was in the first handful. I would be up for this, but I don't think it is true. As he has said, he probably is going to step down for a while. But it could be, they're going to finish up their wave of movies, then he'll come back or something. I don't know. Wouldn't surprise me. And then there's no direct sequel, only the Peacekeeper series. Overall, a great film. Definitely worth the watch. Especially right now, we're bone dry with content. God, especially with Spider-Man. Poor Spider-Man's just bone dry. Nothing's happening. We've got a children's book. That's about it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Definitely worth a watch. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video.